Since the last episode of the Woodsworth SMP, I've been mining. Mining a lot. A real lot. Since the last episode, I spent about 3 hours mining for diamonds. But there was a reason behind all this mining, because in this episode, we will be fighting the Ender Dragon. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, as we first need blaze rods. I grow another jungle tree, and this can be used to build another treehouse for my portal. While going to get more wood, I accidentally explode a creeper in a new member's house, Pikachu. I patch it up as best I can and get back to work. When the second treehouse is done, I light up the portal and go in. While doing this, I for some reason paused my recording and forgot to start it again until I was about half done with the Nether hub. I'll fill you in. When I got in the Nether, I immediately began clearing out space for the Nether hub. I make it out of deep slate because I have a lot of that from mining. A warp forest is really nice as it allows us to very easily get ender pearls, as a lot of endermen spawn here. Also, here's your spot in the video, Max. Here's how the completed Nether hub looks. After that, I go out to look for a fortress. While searching, I find a bastion, but die before I get any loot. I deal with Darth, 3 anvils for unlimited use of his level 30 enchantment table. After giving Darth the iron, I go find his enchantment bunker before coming to the realization that I do not have enough levels. I'll have to come back later. I get a bit sidetracked from getting levels, and go off on a little adventure to try and find another fortress. At this point, me, Zai, Max, and Darth all hop in a VC and try to beat the game. We frantically search for a fortress, finding 3 bastions in the process. That's a total of 4 bastions found in all this one episode. Wow! Anyways, I hit a sick Twisted Vine MLG save, and Zai finds a fortress. While he loots the fortress, I spend my time looting the 2 bastions that I found right next to each other. I get myself a load of gold and some ancient debris before I die. By this point, Zai has all the rods, I have all the pearls, and Max has all the, iron armor. Darth will not be joining us for the Ender Dragon fight as his power was out. We throw the first pearl and set out on our adventure. I apologize for the short render distance. My PC is really terrible and will lag like crazy if it's any more than 8 chunks while recording. Now, the Ender Pearl never exactly goes down, but we know from our definitely calculated triangulation and definitely not randomly digging down, the Ender Pearl is just under this area next to the cave. I hear silverfish noises and dig towards them, ending me up in the stronghold. Zai and Max find the portal room and share the cords, so I start to dig in their direction. We set our spawns, light the portal, and jump in. I start off the fight by getting out my old Betsy and shooting out a few towers. Then, I start to build up one of the towers that I can't exactly shoot from the ground. After it's destroyed, I fall off the tower before placing any water, so I die. There's no worries though, as our spawns are set at the portal, so I can just come right back. I shoot a few more towers and go up for the last one. Now the dragon is vulnerable, I camp out on top of the pillar for a bit, taking some shots of the dragon before I come back down to shoot at it from the ground. The dragon decides to perch, so I go in for a few melee hits. The dragon's purple fire gets me low, and one final launch puts me in a coffin once again. I come back and continue the barrage of arrows. The next time the dragon perches, it goes way better for me. I get in lots of good hits, and now the dragon is on its last legs. Just a few seconds later, the Ender Dragon goes down, and I get the achievement for the second season in a row. But we're not done yet, are we? We all grab Ender Pearls and enter the now open End Gateway in hopes of finding ourselves in a Elytra. When we spawn in the End Islands, we are immediately treated to an End City, admittedly not one with a ship, but still an End City nonetheless. This was a sign of good luck. While searching for cities with ships, I find myself left in the dust. Instead of following Zai and Max, I go on my own path. This proves to be a good decision, as I nearly immediately find myself a city. Better yet, it's absolutely massive and has a ship. I build up to the ship and grab myself the Elytra. That feels really good to get that achievement. Now, I don't really have time to loot the rest of the massive city, because I mistakenly fell off the city to my death. When I respawn, I dig out of the stronghold and go back to my base. Thanks for watching my video. I worked very hard on making this video, as it took me over 12 hours to make. If you liked the video, I'd recommend pressing the like button. If you did not, you can press the dislike button. All of the members of the SMP are linked in the description, as well as the music that was used in this video.